Good morning, everybody. So, is World War III on its way? You know what? The answer might surprise you. So, everybody seems to be warning us that World War III is on the way. If you listen to the news, they're telling you that, President Trump is going to start a big war and that he wants to be a dictator. And you hear a lot of people even say he's the AC, right? Especially the left wing people and, of course, our wonderful news media. There's also a lot of YouTube channels that are telling you that World War III is imminent. Well, I'm not sure that's true. Now, this is merely my opinion and my assessment of what's been going on lately. If you look at the things that President Trump's doing, okay, Venezuela. Sooner or later, we are going to have total control of all the oil in Venezuela. That gives us 50%, roughly, control of the world's oil. Now, look at the things that are coming down the pipe. Colombia. We're probably going to be pushing for a regime change in Iran. So if we take control or at least get friendly relations with those two countries and they stop selling oil to Russia and China, that's going to give us a huge amount of the world's oil, well over 50%. See, there's something about war that you need to understand. It takes an extremely large amount of oil to be able to sustain and launch any kind of major military campaign. China and Russia do produce their own oil. However, they also use a lot of oil domestically. So in order for them to launch any kind of major military campaign, they're going to have to replenish their supply from somewhere other than just themselves. Lately, it's been Venezuela mostly and Iran. So if those two countries stop selling oil to China and Iran, their ability to launch any kind of major campaign drops drastically. Now, a lot of people, including the wonderful media outlets around, has said that Trump is not putting America first, like he said. I'm not sure that's true either. Keeping us out of a world war seems like putting America first. If you take away these countries' ability to launch any kind of major military campaign, then, you're going to eliminate the chance of China taking Taiwan. You're probably going to put an end to the war in Ukraine because their ability to maintain that conflict is going to be gone. Basically, what it boils down to is we're going to win World War III without ever firing a shot. Well, or at least not too many. Okay, we did fire some shots in Venezuela. The other two places that Trump is looking to turn into U.S. strongholds are Cuba and Greenland. Now, before everybody starts saying we're going to invade Greenland, we're not going to invade Greenland. We will work out some kind of deal with Greenland, some kind of mutual beneficial deal, and they will be part of our strategic ability. Cuba, on the other hand, probably going to be a regime change in Cuba. I believe there's going to be a lot of regime changes coming this year. And that, of course, is to basically prevent Cuban Missile Crisis 2.0. So, I think President Trump is actually doing a lot of good things. Now, I know a lot of people are kind of being pretty hard on him right now because they don't see. And I get it, okay? I mean, it's kind of hard to figure out what's going on right now. But if you look close enough, look behind the scenes and kind of, use your brain, he's doing the things to keep us all safe, okay? And the rest of the people will notice it eventually. Right now, it's kind of hard to see. And he did say when he got elected that, things are going to get worse before they get better. And I think he's doing exactly what he had planned to do from the start. And all these things are going to make us safer. I believe the economy will go back up eventually. Again, things have to, you got to break some eggs to make an omelet. So it's going to take a little bit of time. But I don't think I'd be as panicked about World War III as a lot of people are. Now, does that mean you don't need to prep anymore? Absolutely not. There are still some bad things coming. We've got a lot of diseases allegedly spreading out through our country. So there may be, I don't know, hopefully not, but there may be some more lockdowns or mask mandates or things like that. Let's hope it don't get to that far. Of course, you always need to prep for the weather. Wintertime, especially up here in the Northeast, we're due for a major snowstorm. It's been quite a while. Hopefully it don't happen. I don't like snow. I'm ready for spring. But, that's something you need to be prepping for. Job loss is another thing you need to be prepping for. I'm not real happy with this whole AI movement. I do believe it's going to put a major dent in the job market. And I mean a major dent. Maybe we won't see it this year, but definitely next year it's going to start hitting hard. So that's my take on the whole World War III thing. I don't think we're as in bad shape as everybody thinks we are. I think Trump is doing the things to keep us all safe. So guys, I hope this helped your anxiety level a little bit. And, there's still some things coming down the pipe. There's going to be some people very unhappy when Trump eliminates their ability to wage war. So there may be some cyber attacks, things like that. So again, keep prepping. Don't wait for SHTF because it's not going to wait for you. Hope this helped. If you enjoyed this video, pushed all the buttons, do the things. It helps. And we will see you all on the next one.